I think this is all supposed to be a parallel with James. She was somebody that was committed, that she was considering committing suicide, and now she's just fighting. It's like she's finding a new cause to fight for, is what she said. Even if it's not, you know, if it's impossible or whatever. But specifically, she seems to serve like a therapeutic role for this other man who can't deal with his own trauma. And she's helping him face his own trauma that he doesn't even fully understand himself. I'm just wondering if that's a parallel with James, who also had a trauma he wasn't facing, and Maria somehow kind of helped him face it, or at least Silent Hill did, kind of, at least in the version I got. Amy's present for her father, Ernest, found with the birthday card. I think I'll leave this here. So he wants a white liquid from next door, he said. I think I'm supposed to leave this building, I guess? Unless he means the playroom. Let's find out. I'm gonna check all the doors I haven't checked yet anyway. Monster. Oh, monster. Stop it. You're dead now. Naughty, naughty mannequin thingy. Well, that was pointless. Glad I did it. It's so dark. Gotcha. She gives her kicks at all. She there's a full yell and everything. Just invested in the kick. Locked. Oh, it's unlocked. Oh, I'm here. Alright. Well, I could use a chance to save, so I'll take it. I think I still want to backtrack. Kind of going out of my way, but, you know, want to check all the places I can check, right? I kind of get the feeling I'm going to go all the way back to there, though, and find out that all the doors are locked. And that I just happened to, through coincidence, find the exact door to try next every single time. Ah! Ow. Shit. Can you get out of my way, please? God damn. Wow. Got me in bad shape. Oh, he's glitching. Oh, cool. There's not even a way through here. Cool. Good to know I wasted my time completely. You alright? Yeah, that was a mistake. I was thinking, hey, there's probably gonna be... Some of those enemies are gonna probably respawn, right? I should try to go past them. What? What the hell? Okay, this is kind of bullshit, right? Jesus, game. What a mess. That thing took like 15 shots and half my healing items. It took half of both of my pools of resources. To the point, like, I'm tempted to go back and restart. And just not, like, that was really messy. It seemed like it was glitching out. Well, it was visibly glitching out, but it also seemed to be having, like, weird interactions with the environment and other weird things were happening. Oh, there was a save point here the whole time. I just missed it. Apparently. Have I also not been here before? I don't have a map of this area. Now where am I? That's a sound. Some kind of plate on the floor. Amy Baldwin. She was loved by mud. Ow! Dick. Why do spiders or whatever they are sound like that in this game? Oh, god damn it! You... What the... Just go away. I guess I don't need the... Yeah, I don't need the cleaver, huh? They'll just stomp on them. It's like they were designed in a lab to attack me the moment I tried to read that. Just let me fucking... Come on. I just want to read it. Stop that. She was loved too much by God. 7 years was not enough time. My God, there's another one. Ow. I wish she was better at stomping on them, but it's almost like she can't hit them until they hit you first. Oh, what a creepy little hallway. Where am I? I don't have a map of this area. Okay. I don't know where I am. I think I'm accidentally making progress. Damn it. Ah! Stop it. Stop it. Come on. Okay, that does not seem to work. Judging by it bouncing off. Why do I have that weapon if it doesn't work? Keep out of haunted mansion. Alright. I mean, I meant to backtrack and check other rooms to see if there was stuff there, but I accidentally found my way out anyway? Even when I was trying to not leave. I was specifically trying to not progress, and I progressed, I guess. Because look at this place. Keep out of haunted mansion. Man, my resources are in trouble. This has been a very bad previous 5 minutes for me. I should definitely save in a new slot just in case. If I save again. Just because this went very poorly. $11 shots left. Oh no. If I were to guess, I think that Maria. I think it might just be the difficulty, actually. I was thinking, is Maria just bad at kicking things to death? Because it feels like half the things I kill come back, which is a problem. But that might just be the difficulty. That's probably more likely to be the reason. Alright, this should be familiar territory. After all, this is the Blue Creek Apartments, so James went through that window, then came out here. So I'm going backwards through a zone that James has already been in. And then from there he went to the Rosewater Park. And then met Maria, who I'm playing as now. Okay. Excuse me. So now we're back in a zone where I can evade enemies pretty easily. Most of the time. Back up. Excuse me. Okay, none of these doors worked. Not even a one. Excuse me. Oh, the bugs are after me too. Oh, there we go. Now where are we? Health kit. I need this kind of crap, honestly. Thank you. Oh, something's written on the desk, but it's too dark to read. Wait, what's that over there? Can I get that? Wait, that's it? Small bottle filled with an unknown white liquid. Label reads, I deny thee. Okay. Huh. I wasn't expecting it to be in literally the first place I checked. Still gonna go with my previous strategy of let's pick a new save. I don't know what L means. Oh, L was leave. Oh. So it's saying that I have the L ending, is what it's saying. It says that in her campaign, though? That's weird. I mean, I have what I need, right? So I should just leave? I mean, if they don't make me replay the Blue Apartments, that would make sense, because I already beat them as James. So it's kind of redundant to do anything besides just quickly grab an item and leave. We'll see. Maybe I'll get redirected right back in there in a moment. She really has troubles with colliding with walls. Uh-oh. My health's not the best. You dead there? We're out of ammo. Not good. And I don't have a map of this area. Shit. Gotta figure out how to get back. Okay. Yeah, this is the area with the spider things, right? They're playing the enemy sound, but I don't see an enemy. Is that just a zone sound? Did they bury the daughter down here, by the way? So now I should be back to... No, still don't have a map of this area. Another save point. They're kind of closely packed together on this one, aren't they? He was somewhere around here. That's the entrance hall. The study, right here. Alright, I guess I made it. Right?
Thank you, Maria. That's the only item I couldn't get myself. By the time I found out about it, I could no longer leave this house. So long.
Yes, but Will...
Maria, the gods are here. You know it too. You were born in this town.
I'm not sure God is the right word.
Do you believe in fate?
Not really.
That's fine then.
Ernest, can I open this?
This is a dead end. There's nothing beyond here.
I know. So, what if I had said I believed in fate?
That James, he's a bad man.
James... Yes. I know.
He's looking for the you that isn't you.
Because he's kind? Do you know something?
Yes. Maria, you're...
Anyway, that's just what you think. You don't really know anything. That's fine.
Okay.
James.
Mary? No, you're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend? My name is Maria.
Well, that was quick. She threw the gun behind the exact fence that James sees the little girl on later. I wonder if that's any significance at all, or if it's just a reused location. Figuring out what she means in general is an interesting thing. I was curious, she has a red butterfly tattoo. It became more clear that that's what it is, especially when I was playing as her, because there's more cutscenes where you just clearly see her entire character model very, very clearly. The main thing I know about a Crimson Butterfly is that there's a game called Fatal Frame 2 with the subtitle Crimson Butterfly, and that stood out, that connection. And so when I typed red butterfly Japanese meaning, the top result was the Crimson Butterfly page in this, what's called the Zero Wiki. Which I don't know what Zero Wiki stands for overall, but it's talking about Fatal Frame, so it might just be a Fatal Frame wiki or something. It says, Crimson Butterflies are the most important visual motif in Fatal Frame 2. Flutter around all gods' village. They flutter around all gods' village and their deities of the village. I see blah blah, this is all reference to not... There we go. In Japanese culture, butterflies have a slew of meanings. Their most obvious symbolism is metamorphosis and transformation. The symbolism of transformation is taken one step further to suggest that they represent those who have died, or that they carry their recent departed souls. Sometimes, butterflies are interpreted as messengers, and following them will lead to a mysteries or problems solution. Since butterflies have a very obvious cycle of transformation, birth, and death, it's easy to see why they've been used to represent spirits. Butterflies are also very popular in Japanese motifs. Many Japanese family crests, kemon, use butterflies as their designs. They symbolize spring, maidenhood, happiness within marriage. All Japanese custom involves sending 2 large paper butterflies as a wedding gift. In Japanese poetry, butterflies have been used to symbolize star-crossed lovers and the soul of lovers who have committed suicide so they can be together in death, if not life. Okay. A lot of that runs in parallel to this, doesn't it? Oh, that's perfectly timed for the credits to end. Is there a post-credit scene? I wouldn't expect post-credit scenes in a year 2000 video game, but this game basically has DLC, so I don't know what anything means anymore. Action level hard. Things were going fine until that one really bad mistake. When I started backtracking and I encountered that one by the stairwell, everything started just going so bad so fast where I just started losing everything. But overall it was fine. Defeated 1 enemy by shooting, 20 enemies by fighting. Just can't get it clear. Didn't I like shoot 8 enemies and punch like 60 enemies in the main game? Did I really already kill like a third as many enemies in only like an hour? Huh. My rank is nothing. Fuck you. Yeah, there's no ending clear, no riddle level, no rank, no boat stage. They straight up didn't... They have all these irrelevant chunks of interface that they could have just removed, but instead of removing them, they just left them there and turned them green because they're not relevant. Weird. Okay, why not? Yeah, let's... I guess it keeps track of both. Like if I save Now, is it going to say, "Hey, you beat the game as Maria and James. You beat the Maria campaign, and you have the L." Yep, LX. Okay, so the Maria campaign itself counts as one of the endings. That makes sense, I suppose. But yeah, you have to replay the whole game to get the other endings, and I'm not really into that. So that's going to be it for Silent Hill 2. We've beaten 2 of the games and 1 expansion sub-campaign thing. I'm not sure what to make of Maria still. Well, that's kind of built into the Silent Hill experience, isn't it? Is just the this vagueness of theme that you kind of have to draw from. There's some really obvious stuff going on with the butterfly stuff about them literally representing a dead lover's soul, even elements of suicide and so on and so forth. That all seems to fit to some extent. Not sure what to make of the guy. It's almost like he doesn't exist. Like he was an imaginary person that Maria was making up, and she was like talking to no one the whole time. But then she would have been manifesting delusions of an entire history in that house that had nothing to do with anything. So it's probably not entirely the case. He probably did exist in some way or represent something at the very least. He can't be directly tied to James because, or at least he can't be James because James
after we got
didn't have a daughter, for starters. They thought about almost having a daughter, but this guy had a dead daughter, apparently. Yeah, I don't know.
You were so forgetful.
I will say, I always thought Maria would be a straight-up antagonist. I've seen screenshots of this cutscene, actually, and a few other ones just in games magazines, because I was reading games magazines back when Silent Hill 2 was coming out. I've seen all these pictures of Maria looking sinister in this desaturated video game with fog and whatnot, and like she has been consistently one of the most sinister images that has stuck with me in video gaming, especially for something that I never actually played myself. It was just kind of floating in the back of my head for all this time, this whatever the hell Maria is, just this weird, like, creepy, desaturated, smiling woman. Has just always been there. It's like, just, she always seemed like she was going to be a very direct antagonist, and I never really knew, especially at the time, what the story of Silent Hill was, so I just didn't know, I had no context. I'm just like, I don't know, but she seems like she's a problem.
Are you taping again?
She keeps contemplating her suicide. She seems to choose throwing it away almost explicitly so she can meet James or something. It's like she knew she was going to meet James because they talk about him in advance, even though he's never shown up yet. It's like he already knows her. So it seems to be all be tied to this idea of the Maria-Mary dichotomy, which are kind of reinforcing. Oops, I pressed a button on accident. They were kind of reinforcing it in that cutscene they were just showing, and that they were cutting back and forth between the two of them a little bit, between James carrying Maria and then the memories of Mary. The DLC expansion, whatever the hell you want to call it, thing is called Born from a Wish, which might actually be the most meaning we get towards being able to understand this to some extent. Saying that she was born from a wish, apparently. It could be James's own regrets over what happened, or in the death of his wife and everything, and, you know, wishing for Mary to be back. He may have literally somehow birthed Maria into existence in Silent Hill, because Silent Hill does whatever it seems to want to, and doesn't the rules of how it works aren't really explained, probably completely on purpose. But it seems to be able to conjure up things, and a common interpretation seems to be that that Silent Hill creates a hell of some sort, specialized for somebody.
James,
so like, I'm wondering if
something happened to you?
If she was born from a wish, and that Maria was genuinely created just to torment James and nothing else.
Someone else?
And it's like her entire purpose in life and existence or something. I don't know. Either way, he found a way to change, or he found a way to leave, so maybe he's grown and changed as a person.
Maria?
I'm not sure if there's any redemption if he murdered his wife, though, which itself is an ambiguity, because everything's an ambiguity. But anyway, guys, this has been Silent Hill 2. Thanks for watching, like always, and I'll see you next time.